Welcome back to the SFC&C podcast. I'm Darren.
And I'm Novice.
Today, we're tackling a really specific mission. We're decoding this customized training guide for getting really good at Lightning Web Components, LWC, within Salesforce.
Yes, and this isn't just any guide. We're looking at the roadmap from Raksha Sanganee. She's a seriously experienced Salesforce solution architect. We're talking, 15 Salesforce certs, application architect included.
That's right, and 35 super badges, plus an 8x Copado certified trainer and award winner. So yeah, she definitely knows her stuff.
Exactly. This comes from proven expertise. You know, this plan is solid.
Right. And this is actually part 3 of her LWC series. It focuses on the practical side, the how-to, setting up tools, realistic timelines, all that good stuff. Okay, so let's jump into the toolkits here that Raksha recommends. Before you even think about writing code, 4 key things you absolutely need. Why start there?
Well, efficiency, right? Avoids a lot of headaches down the line. First up, the Salesforce Developer Edition, your dev org.
The free sandbox.
Exactly. It's totally free, totally isolated. It's your playground. You need that space to build, test, deploy, break things, honestly, without any real-world consequences.
Makes sense. Keep the learning curve messes contained. Okay, tool 2, for the actual coding.
That's Visual Studio Code, VS Code, pretty much the standard editor these days, and this is crucial, you must install the Salesforce extension pack.
Ah, yes. So could you expand on why is that pack so important?
It's like the secret sauce for Salesforce development in VS Code.
Okay.
Gives you the LWC support, Apex highlighting, CLI integration. It makes coding faster, way less error prone. Don't skip it.
Right. Got it. And you mentioned the CLI, that's number 3, the Salesforce command line interface. What is that exactly for someone maybe new to this? Raksha called finding it an aha moment.
Yeah, the CLI, think of it as the bridge.
Right.
Between your local code, like on your laptop, and your dev org up in the cloud. Before, deploying code could be this clunky, manual upload thing through the browser, slow.
Got it.
Easy to mess up. Raksha said, was realizing that CLI automates all that.
Okay.
Commands like AS for project deploy start, they just handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Pushing files, checking dependencies, updating components, boom. One command, it's a massive time saver.
Transforms the workflow. Okay, and the 4th tool sounds like it's more about managing your work and maybe your career.
Definitely, GitHub.
Right?
Or, any similar version control system.
Sure.
She says it's non-negotiable, and I agree. It tracks every single change you make.
So you can roll back mistakes easily?
Exactly. Mistakes will happen. Version control saves you, plus it builds your professional portfolio.
For sure.
Seriously, if you want to be a professional developer, you need to be using version control. Period.
All right. Toolkit covered. Now, the part people are probably really waiting for, the 7-week training timeline. It sounds pretty structured. How does it break down? What are the milestones?
Yeah, Raksha splits it into logical phases. Weeks 1 and 2 are all about the groundwork, setting up that environment we just talked about, getting the LWC basics down, like HTML templates, and then deploying your very first simple component using the CLI, of course.
So get the foundation solid, then weeks 3 and 4 sounds like things get more complex.
They do. This is where components start actually doing things, making it dynamic. Focus shifts to communication, how components talk to each other, passing data using API.
Like parent-to-child components?
Exactly. And then integrating with Apex for actual data work. You learn a wire for fetching data reactively, and also imperative calls for more control, like full CRUD operations. Create, read, update, delete.
Okay, so components that interact and manage data. That's a big step.
Huge step. And then weeks 5 and 6, that's the advanced project phase. You're applying everything, diving into jest testing to make sure your code works reliably.
Quality assurance.
Right. Optimizing for performance, understanding security, and starting the capstone projects she outlines. It's about moving from code that works to code that's, professional and production ready.
Makes sense. Build, connect, then refine and secure. So after these intense 7 weeks, how do you prove you've actually learned all this to employers, for instance?
Good question. She points to 2 key certifications. First, Salesforce Platform Developer I, or PD1.
PD1. Isn't that more general Salesforce platform stuff like Apex?
It is, but it's essential.
Okay.
Our LWC components don't live in a vacuum. They need to interact with Salesforce data and logic securely. PD1 proves you understand that core platform foundation, Apex security model, beta modeling. It's the prerequisite knowledge.
Ah, Okay, so PD1 shows you know how to connect things properly on the back end, and the second cert focuses on the LWC part itself.
Precisely. The Salesforce JavaScript Developer I certification. That's the LWC specific one. It validates your modern JavaScript skills, your knowledge of advanced LWC features, component testing. It confirms you've mastered the front-end development side within the Salesforce context.
Got it. So PD1 for the foundation, JavaScript Developer I for the specific LWC expertise. Makes sense. Okay, so wrapping up this deep dive, we've got a clear, actionable roadmap here. Essential tools first, then a structured 7-week learning path, and finally, validation through strategic certifications. It really covers all the bases.
It absolutely does. And thinking about Raksha's emphasis on building good habits from day one, especially using GitHub, it makes you wonder, right? For you listening, what small project, even just a tiny utility, could you start today and commit to GitHub to actually start documenting that learning journey? Make that commitment real. That simple habit could be the thing that really sets you apart.
Well, that was a great discussion on Raksha's latest blog post for SFC and C. It's been great to co-host this podcast episode with you, Davidus. I hope you, our listeners, got some value from it, and we hope you'll join us again soon. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye.
Till next time.